Hey everybody, what's up? I'm apparently the last person on Earth to see this movie, but I just got back from Mission Impossible Fallout. Every time I hear that, Fallout, I picture Tom Cruise in a blue vault suit. I wonder when he's going to make this movie. I want to see it, and I couldn't think of anybody better for the role. Anyhow, Mission Impossible Fallout stars, of course, Cruise as well as series veterans Ving, Rhames, Simon Pegg, also bringing aboard Henry Cavill as August Walker. I was hoping this wasn't another attempt to pass the torch. We all know what happened to Renner, but after seeing this, I'm glad to say I don't think that's the case. As long as these movies keep pumping out that cash, the studio's going to keep filling Tom Cruise's pockets. Plus, Cavill at this time has his mindset on being the next James Bond anyways. He's even been quoted as saying he would love to play the part, and after playing 2 CIA agents and Man from U.N.C.L.E. in this film, has even stated it seems like the next step. Maybe we can get Hunt vs. Bond showdown someday. That would be awesome. Even though it would screw Cavill, I don't think there's much room in both franchises after this. Studios, listen to me. Hunt vs. Bond will make you billions. Here I go again, getting off topic. Fallout is the 6th installment in the series that began 22 years ago in 1996 with the immortal Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. America as well, James Bond on steroids. But seriously, is this guy really immortal or something? He hasn't aged in like 22 years. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I still need your secret, Lestat. And because of Cruise's commitment to this role, this movie, like the others in the franchise, just keep getting better as they go. I can't think of another series right now off the top of my head that keeps improving with every sequel, and Fallout is no different. This movie was in fact so good, it made Rogue Nation, hell, it made all the Mission Impossibles even better. Maybe it's because these movies never change much, always staying on the same frequency, utilizing the same basic plot line. And even though they can get a little convoluted at times, even if you don't know what's going on, it doesn't matter. All you need to know is that they're on a mission. And like the missions before, Ethan is involved in yet another IMF mission that gets out of hand, with the CIA again questioning Ethan and his team's motives and devotion to their country. This time, CIA Chief Bassett won't have it and sends out Agent August Walker, a bookkeeper of sorts, to watch over Hunt and make sure he doesn't go rogue again, sporting what's arguably the most famous Mimi mustache of all time. All while Hunt's greatest nemesis Solomon Lane is trying to pull a Houdini escape back from custody that would lead to Ethan's worst nightmare of losing everything he loves. Ethan and his team again find themselves in a race against time, trying to save the world from a cataclysmic attack, all while trying to keep Lane in their hands. Of course, this movie again is overflowing with adrenaline-pumping, heart-pounding action, with Cruise getting more daring with his stunts in each installment, even though I'm not sure he'll ever be able to outdo that stunt he performed in Ghost Protocol on the outside of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. We all may know him to be a little kooky, but there's no denying he loves giving the audience exactly what they want. Cruise, who got his piloting license in 1994, has been showing off his skills in other movies such as American Made, turns it up a notch here, learning how to fly a helicopter just so he can risk his life once again flying in mid-air helicopter stunts himself. And that's not all, folks. We have arguably one of the greatest motorcycle chase scenes ever on the big screen here, as well as skydiving, gun battles, fistfights, rooftop foot races, and a literal cliffhanger, all while they play their favorite as loudly as possible in the background. MIF, that's what I think I'm going to call this movie from now on. The story here in MIF is not much different than in any other Mission Impossibles. It works itself around non-stop action that I just talked about. It can drag at times towards the middle. It is 2 hours and 27 minutes long, which I'm not sure is even right. Me and my friend got at the movie theater at like 7 o'clock, and we didn't get out to after 10. So be prepared to at least lose 3 hours of your life if you want to go see this movie. But who cares how long you're in the movie as long as you're being entertained, right? And the action in MIF starts at minute 1 and ends at minute 147. There wasn't 1 minute in this movie I found myself even the slightest bit bored. MIF also adds 3 new faces to the cast, starting with Angela Bassett, in a role which I found a little closer to a cameo over an actual role. I felt she did a good job where she was needed, but she had like 3 lines in the entire movie. I'm not going to judge her on that. Vanessa Kirby as the White Widow is hot. That's kind of all that went through my mind whenever she appeared on screen. She also doesn't have really a very large role in this movie either, and I don't think it was her fault, but she was a main character and the only part of this movie that I found to drag a little bit. The only newcomer here that I found to have a real role in the outcome of MIF is Cavill, and he's good. He's not really good. He's a little wooden for my taste, which is why I'm not a real big fan of his Superman character, even though Superman is my favorite comic book character of all time. But however, here being a wooden asshole kind of works into his favor. I'm still not sure whether or not I would really like my next James Bond to be wooden though. Somebody needs to give this man a smile. As far as everyone else, Luther says it best when he says, Oh, you know, Ethan is the same old Ethan. There's running, jumping, more running, running again, and of course falling. Maybe I should just become a Scientologist. Apparently the volcano gods have kept Tom healthy. He runs so much in this movie, I even got a little winded. At 56 years old, I don't know how he keeps it up. Managing to do all these crazy stunts himself. Though there's not too much variation to Cruise's character, he's still that adrenaline junkie we've all come to love. MIF also brings back one of Hollywood's greatest supporting casts ever assembled. And I'm not talking about the Avengers. I'm talking about Ving, Rhames, Simon Pegg, Alec, Baldwin, just to name a few. All these guys seem to have so much fun making these movies. As well as there's so much chemistry between these actors on screen, I really do get that feeling that their friendships are genuine, and they would do anything for each other, off screen as much as on. Always giving 110%. And that's all there really is to MIF. It's another 110% effort. It can be a little convoluted at times, but it's not really. It's just another adrenaline rush I could watch 1,000 times, where we get to see Tom Cruise try to commit unintentional suicide so he can go be with his buddies in the volcano. I'll give Mission Impossible Fallout an A+. So some of you out there are saying that this is the greatest action movie ever made. If you were born after 1990, this is probably true. But me personally, I'm still impartial to Die Hard and Predator. But it's close. It's really close. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to be making a video soon of my top 10 favorite action movies of all time. Let's see if this one can crack my 10. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming out and checking out my review of Mission Impossible Fallout. If you have anything you'd like to add, comment below and let me know. And as always, if you want to be part of the adventure, hit that subscribe button and join the quest.